Hey guys, make sure to stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you. That way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere and you don't end up spending thousands of dollars in future repairs. Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford Edge, that generation here from year 2010 to year 2014. If you have a problem where the transmission is stuck in park, you cannot shift it out of park, we will explain what often causes that. It could be simple fix. Make sure to stay until the end. We will explain what it is. We will explain where you can guys buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays with a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time. Well, it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Please make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, guys, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart on our YouTube channels. We show you how to fix transmissions, engine codes. This channel specifically will be for fuses, guys. And we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Now, if you need help with anything, if you're in the middle of nowhere, guys, and you need to find, let's say, the fuse on that Ford Edge for a fuel pump, for anti-theft system, alarm system, ignition codes, fuel injectors, anything like that, all you have to do, find the video on our channel, watch it in less than a minute or two, you're back on the road, guys. So that's why we make these videos, to save you as much money and time as we can. So guys, if a transmission is stuck in park on Ford Edge, what can cause that? Multiple things, but the first thing that you want to check is your fuses and relays for transmission, powertrain control module, and something else. We'll talk about that. Most of the people, guys, that own that generation Ford Edge do not know about all the hidden fuse boxes in it. We recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Ford Edge. What you guys need to do now, you need to open the hood on that Ford Edge and facing the engine. Here on the driver's side, you see that's a car battery here. You have a fuse box right there. Press these two tabs, open the cover, and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one here. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. Here, guys, multiple fuses, relays will need to be checked. Then we will explain, okay, what else can cause it. We want to, guys, check even the fuses, relays for the traction control module and ABS module, because they're related with the transmission. And if you have problems with traction control, ABS module, even the transmission may not shift and be stuck in park, or will not be able to shift to reverse, neutral, or drive. The first fuses that you want to check, guys, is here, fuse 67, 68, 69, 70. These fuses here will need to be checked. Also check fuse number 86, fuse number 90 right here. Then you want to check fuse number 92, this one right there, very important fuse. You want to, guys, okay, check fuse number relay 66, powertrain control module relay right here. Then we need to check 43, and we're talking about this fuse here. 56, you may or may not have this one depending on which engine modification you have, and fuse number 5 as well. We're talking about that fuse right here, okay, that's 3, 4, 5 right here, this fuse. Now, guys, something else. You want to come inside, open the driver door, and here under the dash on the driver's side, okay, in the footwell compartment, you have the parking brake paddle. This is the hood open lever. Behind it on the left side you have a cover, open it, you have another fuse box. Here you want to check fuse number 18. We're talking about that last fuse right here, very important fuse. Now, if you have problems with the transmission, being stuck, not being able to shift, or cannot shift to reverse, neutral, drive, things that can cause that, bad brake light switch. The brake light switch is installed on the brake paddle. It detects when you apply the brake. you cannot shift on the automatics without pressing the brake to gear, right? So if that switch doesn't work, it will not shift. If you want to see how to test brake light switch or how to replace brake light switch, we have multiple videos on our YouTube channels that will teach you how to do that. Next thing, guys, if you have ABS, traction control light on the dash, that can even cause the transmission not to work, even though it's not directly related. In some cases, it could be the transmission shifter or the transmission lock that releases the shifter. Next, that you want to check, guys, if fuses, brake light switch, everything checks out fine, shifter is okay, you need to check to make sure that you don't have electrical problem, such as bad transmission solenoid. Those are the little bitty things in the transmission that shift the gears. If you want to see how to test transmission solenoid or how to replace transmission solenoids, we have many videos on the channel. It could be bad transmission valve body as well, guys. But usually start with checking fuses, brake light switch, shifter, because it could be a simple fix, and make sure the traction control and ABS light is not on, because that can cause the transmission not to work as well. So guys, this generation Ford Edge has all kind of different fuses and relays. Fuses and relays that could be really hard to find, especially if you live in a small town, if you're in the middle of nowhere. One time we needed a replacement fuse, we couldn't get one, and as a result we were stuck there for a few days until shipment came. So we'll recommend to keep some of those spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind, so that thing doesn't happen with you. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.